Alright, folks. I've returned to Wood Visions of Mana. You guys enjoy the stream. I'll be playing this before I start playing Rocket League with everybody else. We're gonna get this out of the way. What's going on, Anna? I'm not muted. Okay. Boy, you missed quite a bit, Anna. Man, you missed a sort of mana being reborn. The main villain showed himself. Orin released it, and you missed a lot. I got Dryad. I got Shade's Vessel. Got Wisp's Vessel. I'll show you the villain that I'll show you. He's in the this guy right here. His name is Delphios. He is the main villain of this game, as far as I know. And he got Sephiroth vibes. That sword he's holding right there is the Sword of Mana. So, Hina's core stone's inside that sword as well, because Orin decided to put it inside the sword. So now that's what's happening.
Taking this?
Now he's trying to resurrect the Bebedons. I had to fight one already. Well, he wants the world to die. For what reason?
Yes.
He wants more like revenge.
Got some syrup.
Or like revenge, pretty much.
Yes. The Tome Spire was built by the Grand Archivist.
You'll have to see when we play some
Stored
more.
Within its depths is the forbidden book we seek. Passagian is said to have tamed the malevolent monsters in Noah, employing it to protect his collection of knowledge, including that tome. But before I digress further, let us go forth.
Say what now? Together? Didn't you say there were monsters in there?
I am aware of the dangers. Are you the sort that would leave a colleague behind? Or do I not count as a colleague? As I am not one of the alms you are charged with protecting.
It's gonna get interesting as of for now.
Relevant to your current objective.
He's worried
I got
about your
him with the
safety, and
samurai
that's why
outfit.
He wants you to stay here.
Which is cool.
Don't assume Val's indifferent like you.
Aha! I believe I have a solution. From now on, you may.
I got a new party member right there, the one in the green.
Surely the bonds of friendship are reason enough.
He's the vessel of Dryad when I met him.
That is settled. Shall we climb the spire?
The nerve of some people. You can't just come and declare yourself someone's friend. It's gotta be a mutual thing.
My companions, calm yourselves. Aetius
I got her
also
as the
accomplished
vessel of
magic himself.
wind.
He will not slow our stride.
Kalamina, I know you like the guy, but
Keep in mind that he cannot be dissuaded once he has made a decision.
You're resting right now. I figured I'd stream before
I've
Rocket
never
League.
seen so many books.
Oh, the Grand Archivist Passagian recorded every single bit of knowledge he possessed. He preserved it all here in the Tome Spire, so that his wisdom might endure beyond his lifespan. Oh, a scholar's dream.
Dude, I love my guy's
Books
outfit.
full of stuff this
That's the
Pasadena
vessel
just
of
revealed?
darkness.
There are more
Which is
texts
shade.
here than someone can read in a lifetime.
I don't know. I bet I could get through these while keeping watch over the burrow.
And how long were you intending to do that, Jule?
Gracious, I was almost entirely swept away. But we have a mission to complete. Avoid what skirmishes you can, and keep an eye out for the Forbidden Tome.
Why was he a vessel? But which one, Julia? Oh, we went to Julia about
Bookshelves move on their
because
own.
the
Passagian's
plants
mastery
weren't
of
growing
the magical
properly.
arts knows no bounds. He devised an entire structure.
You gotta remember,
to knowledge.
he was taking care of plants and stuff in my last stream.
Oh, looks
So,
like this is falling
Barry
down.
took upon him to say, hey, you're worthy.
Taking this?
Gravity ward?
Incoming! Incoming! Grizzly!
Interesting.
Woohoo!
Gotta remember, every single one of these people who are
This
chosen by the
area looks so
alms
warped.
is based on what they
I can't tell up
did.
From down.
Oh, marvelous.
Like her,
I do
wind,
so
him,
enjoy the
moon,
experience of
her,
stasis
or
flux,
him
though I've
was
only been
dryads.
there before.
The princess,
There are
the
many
queen that
theories, but
was
we have
water.
No concrete proof of what causes this distortion. Mayhap I will solve the mystery one day. It could be linked to instability in the flow of mana power, or perhaps a byproduct of benevodonal interference, or even a
But
trap laid by
Orin wanted
Passagian
to stop all the sacrificing
Great,
of
we got
the
it.
alms
Time
too.
to move on.
But in order to do that, he had to get rid of Hina's core stone. But that suddenly backfired. You gotta watch that cinematic too when you get a chance. The guy got like Sephiroth vibes from me, I guess. Oh, okay. I thought you just meant use the literal vessel of darkness, possession-wise. Actually, there isn't a person hasn't been named all of darkness yet.
This construct becomes curiouser and curiouser the further we progress.
Aish doesn't seem bothered by it. And the whole place is strange.
I must make a point to mention these phenomena to Aish at a later time.
I hope he has answers for you.
Taking this?
Jule, is it just me, or is Molly being more curt than usual?
It's not just you, but I don't think he's realized it himself.
Oh, then I suppose you and I must keep keep a close eye on any further development.
It's good to see you and Jule getting along, Karina.
Probably had this friend or lover sacrifice. He was taking of the world. My dearest was sacrificed to the tree, making the world continue. No one cared about life or feeling as if it takes a lifetime person to save the world. And the world does it be no more sacrifices. Stuff like that. Pretty much. That's what Orin wanted. He wanted to end the whole alm sacrificing thing. That backfired and released the main villain of this game.
Taking this? Incoming!
And that just turned on him.
Taking this? Behold my power! Rumble! Or finish! Even this analysis will prove you. Karina, is your companion by any
And based
chance
on what I looked into this game so far,
Is this the first time you noticed
I am
Mako
barely
was there?
halfway done.
Apologies for the late introduction.
If I looked at how much I had
Make your
left,
acquaintance, Ramco.
yeah, I got like halfway. Oh, one step forward, two steps backwards, and backfiring at it. Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta say though, this game is fantastic.
Got some syrup. Woohoo! Woohoo! Incoming! Whoa!
Yeah, that happens.
Incoming! Woohoo! Woohoo! Incoming!
Hope I'm not going in a big circle here.
Incoming! Incoming!
With the distortion world, I'm in like a tower or something like that. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Incoming!
I have no idea about this world yet. I just got here. Kind of reminds me of Ghostbusters, how they did their thing.
Got some syrup. Woohoo! 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 Let me see. A rare item. Incoming! This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Incoming! Let me see.
Oh wow. I haven't seen these very often. Mimics.
Well, what's that?
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Incoming!
Johnny Knight, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? Great, just chilling, going into random lives. Well, appreciate you coming to mine. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Real monsters act.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Incoming! Incoming!
Game looks pretty good. Oh yeah. I love all the Mana games. I even played all the remakes too. I even played the original Mana. The only one I have not really done yet is Children, and I haven't finished Dawn's. Yeah, the one for the DS. I haven't finished Dawn of Mana. I'm getting around all the Mana games eventually.
Taking this. Incoming! Woohoo! Incoming! Woohoo! Incoming!
Oh man, of course. Of course we gotta fight this thing. I've been playing a lot of horror games on the channel, trying to branch out into other games. What you been playing lately? What horror games?
We have arrived. The book we need should be in here. The disaster prophesized for this region may have something to do with the presence of monsters in the Tome Spire.
Oh, the back
But
rooms.
how inspired is it for past
I've seen a
years
lot
to
of
utilize such
8-Bit
misfortune for
Ryan
his own
playing that game.
purposes? Zenoa is a sight to behold.
Now is not the time for observation. It's time for action.
Purposefully putting monsters in his place is a bit extreme.
I don't think this monster will go easy on us.
A shame that we must dispense with such an intriguing subject.
What is this? This is on PS5. I know it's on PS4, but I don't know what else it's on. I know it's probably on PC.
Criminy! I can't keep my footing!
My spinning room? Incredible.
What's up, Turbo Tails?
You're mine! You're mine! Okay. Take this!
The Marvelous Capcom Final that usually comes out in 1 week. Nice. What's up, Joseph? Ooh. Third you out, brother. Have a great channel. Well, thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it. Thank you for the shout out. Hope you enjoy your back rooms. I'm excited for those games, especially Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Same here. I'm good, Anna. Ooh, wow. Holy crap. I all have the Street Fighter Alpha graphics, which I really is pretty cool. Yeah, I'd probably get that for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Street Fighter Alpha 3. Those are the only two ones I really like from those collections. Oh, let's go. If I had to pick one of them, it would have to be MVC2. Yeah, I agree. Currently, I'm excited for Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah, me too.
Very interesting.
Next week, I'm pre-ordering that.
After extracting the requisite
After I take out rent and everything,
the saturation level
I am definitely pre-ordering that.
Think of that technique. Passagian was truly a genius.
Once the substance is soluble, we will have the compound, correct?
Indubitably. Then finally the crystallization. It's all right here. The key to our success. The methodology is flawless, but the information is outdated. I believe with some adjustments to the necessary ingredients.
So also what we're doing too is we're stopping the main villain from getting the pieces to power himself up. He's trying to get all his powers back. So we're trying to stop him ahead of time.
Molly, one might say you sound jealous if they didn't know better.
I'm not jealous. Let them talk about weird science
I've got the biggest, it's got the biggest roster. Oh yeah.
Fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Eureka! I believe I have struck upon a method to weaken Delaphos. But first I must consult with Bon Voyage. While I discuss the finer details with him, you must gather the ingredients necessary for the elixir.
Ingredients? What ingredients?
I must be off. Palomina, explain it to them.
And there he goes.
56 is a lot.
Do not worry.
Smash Bros.
I know what
Flushes that out the
elements are
water,
essential to the
my dude.
execution of this endeavor.
They got way
Shall
more
we?
characters.
There are 3 ingredients that Aish would like us to acquire. First, the croak of a frog. Next, a striped egg, only laid once every 1,000 years. Finally, the fur of a chatty cat.
That's a tall order. Where do we find all that?
Larger the roster, the better. Oh yeah.
All this junk earlier,
More characters,
you know,
more
while I
options.
was looking for the support post.
Right. I did hear some mention of stuff like that. And I wasn't tuning out the conversation, at least.
I think we'll be able to find all of it right here in La Grazzo.
Aish ordered us around, then hightailed it out of here. Though I guess we are the ones asking for the favor in the first place.
Palomina, I had a question for you. How would you describe your relationship with Aish?
Do forgive me for forcing you all to toil at the behest of my associate, and with hardly a hello from Aish himself. I suppose that I consider him my trusted tutor. I quite admire his capacity for learning and his passion for attaining knowledge. At times, Aish comports himself like a mature intellectual, and at others, I confess, I consider him like a brother brimming with curiosity. But perhaps what I most appreciate is that even after my ascension to the throne, Aish treated me the same as always. Yes, he is a close companion of mine.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
Morley, you should have asked to talk to her in private or something. Give yourself some alone time, you know?
Your plight has stirred the muse within me. I think I'll write a song about you. Don't worry, I'll perform it for you first.
What are you two going on about?
Please accept my apologies for any affront that Aish may have afforded.
Where have
should
I heard
warned everyone
Morley's
about his
voice
abrasive
from?
nature.
There
I
you
feel
go
like I've
again.
heard it in an
Acting like a big
anime
sister.
or
Come on,
another
everyone.
game.
Let's hop to it. If we split up, I bet we can find all these ingredients in no time.
I feel like I played something recently with that voice actor.
It's 3 ingredients we need for the elixir. We should be able to find them in the area. Better start looking.
Out of all Mortal Kombat, Armageddon has the biggest roster. Yeah, it does.
Babu, badu, da babadu, da da, da babadu bum.
Abadooba.
Dub, bada. 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 Bada. Bub.
Morley. I feel like I've heard his voice somewhere. I just can't remember where I've seen it. Or I've heard it, you know what I mean? Before they came out, there was just 3D fighting games featuring all the more. Yeah.
Let me see. Nice.
Oh, that's Ichiban's voice? Holy shit. How did I not recognize? Wow. That's Ichiban?
Let's rush
Wow. I feel stupid.
Got some syrup.
I should have recognized that right off the bat. God damn, dude.
This is kind of exciting. Nice. Got some syrup.
Detective Pikachu. Oh, from the games? I know from not the movie, but you mean the game?
It's fine, Francine. I'm sure you were mistaken. No, I'm not. I'm sure I saw a ghost. You just weren't paying enough attention. I was so. I think what you saw was probably just a scholar from the archives hidden by the fog. Quit being such a scaredy cat, Francine.
Game and the short.
It's the Merchant
okay.
Sisters again. They show up in the weirdest places.
They have to go where the customers are, don't they? Though it doesn't look like they're selling anything at the moment. Let's see how chatty we can entice these kitties to get. How can you be worrying about ghosts when there's a whole new market to explore? Remember, Father would be disappointed if we gave up because of silly ghoulies. Easy for Mewtwo to say. Scaredy, scaredy kitty cat.
The hell?
Did somebody order some chatty cat's fur?
Thanks, Julie.
The fuck? What the hell?
Note to self. Take a look at the Merchant Sisters' wares later to make up for that runaround.
Sub-Zero, Beyond, a noob from Mortal Kombat 1. Wait. You're telling me he's Sub-Zero? And noob? Huh. No way. Wow.
Oh no, it's getting away! Palomina, Morley, the frog's croak is coming right at you! Heads up!
Pardon me. I am sorry for that. Incidental imposition.
Oh, no. I should apologize.
I don't know. With that tone of his voice, I should have known that was Kazuga's voice actor.
Morley and Palomina's faces were bright red. I hope they didn't catch anything.
Hey, don't give me any trouble!
Huh? Oh, no! Get it off me!
Karina, wait! Don't move.
Uh-huh.
Pokemon Evolution Palmer. Huh.
Okay. The fur of a chatty cat.
He has a good
croak of
track
frog,
record.
and a
Oh, I
stray
believe
dog.
it after I heard telling me all that.
Everything. Good work,
I believe
everybody.
you.
All that remains is to return the required items to Von Voyage.
So where is this Von Boy Who's It?
Oh, I remember. Von Voyage is the person who gave me the Giant's Fork. Let's go talk to him. Time to pay Von Voyage a visit and drop off these ingredients. Here's hoping this does the trick. Sorry to intrude, Von Voyage. We've, got a request to ask of you, I guess?
Took your time, didn't you? Aish already told me all about what you fellas are up to.
I remember creating people in
have
later
finished
Soul
the
Calibur games.
necessary
Nice.
preparations, so
Ghostbusters Spirits
leave it to
Unleashed
me.
as
I
a
know the
Ghostbuster.
fastest, neatest, and bestest
Wow. I think
Remember,
the character
use
I
my
used,
inventions at your
I think the
own
character
risk.
I used
What
in,
is genius without a bit of
no, he's an
danger?
NPC, never mind.
Come, pass the components for the torpedo to me. Oh, that's what I named it. Clever, don't you think?
Unless you can use it as a voice actor for your character, then I think that was
see you have
mine.
all three. Now it's my turn. This little beauty will solve all your problems. And if it doesn't, no returns or refunds. There. That's one completed torpedo for you.
I can finally get Hina's core stone back.
You know, inventing is full of trial and error, but that doesn't mean making mistakes is a waste of your time. A mountain
Edamaru
of past
from
failures
Shaman
is a
King Reboot.
testament to your conviction. You learn from it and move forward. It's easy to abandon your efforts and stop
Gotta
trying.
go
What's
Edamaru.
hard
Yeah.
is continuing to do what's necessary for you and yours.
Alright, later, Turtle Tails.
So don't give up.
That is nuts. I gotta keep an eye out for that voice actor from now on. My god, he
That
is
torpedo
everywhere
looks
that I
dangerous.
listen to.
Hopefully it's enough. I better get it to H soon.
Mind blowing. Huh.
Taking this? Yes!
Congratulations on your success. You took your time completing the experiment, but better late than never, I suppose.
Well, sorry.
Please give me the torpedo. Yes, quite intricate. A prime example of Von Voyage's handiwork.
So, what do we do with it?
Delafos's power is sealed away together with the Benevodon at the top tier of the Tome Spire. That is where he will appear, so that is where we must head him off. With Corpedo in hand, we will lie in wait until Delafos arrives. We then use our secret weapon before he has a chance to revive the Benevodon. Having reviewed your fighting capabilities thus far, I believe you will have no issue ensuring that the man comes into contact with the Corpedo.
What's supposed to happen when Delafos touches it?
Upon contact, the device will disperse a toxic deluge. Though it will not kill him, the pain should be at an untenable level, slowing his advance.
Golly, that does sound dangerous enough to qualify as banned knowledge.
Indeed. Why, that ancient text described the original
Yeah, you
Corpedo
should.
as
You use it a
capable
lot.
of destroying
Looks like
an
he
entire
played
battalion.
Ichiban through the entire Like a Dragon series. Yeah.
Whoa, be careful with that thing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank you, on behalf of the Alms, for all your assistance, Master H. We are in your debt.
Did he also do
Wait until after the mission is deemed a
I think
success
Ichiban
before
was
you
in
think the Corpedo may not
The Man
even
Who
work.
Erased His Name
However,
itself, right?
time is of the
Did he do the voice
essence.
actor
Let's
for
make
him,
haste to the
or
top of the Tome Spire
I know he's
before
probably
Delafos beats us
Japanese.
to it.
What? Already?
Would you rather wait? Every moment we waste is an opportunity for Delafos to regain his power. Now is the time to strike.
Oh, here we go. Here he is, Anna.
No, it can't be. Delafos? Here?
It was a man who erased his name. It's from the Yakuza series.
More bumbling attempts to interfere, I see.
I had not calculated for this. Stay back!
Jeez.
You would dare.
Damn.
Cerulia. My heart. My Cerulia. I will never surrender! Cursed goddess. How long must you make me suffer?
Delafos. You were once lauded as a hero among men. You received the favor of the goddess of mana, wielded her weapon against the monster menaces, and saved the world. Why oppose her now? Please tell us, what is it that you wish to gain?
His lover
What
was
could the annihilation
sacrificed.
of the goddess of mana
What's up, killer?
possibly accomplish?
How you doing, dude?
I do not answer to pests like you!
What's up, Phil? How you doing, dude? How you doing?
He got away. Hina, I'm sorry.
Delafos was meant to head for the Tome Spire. I had it all planned out to the minutest of details, and yet...
So today I found out, killer, that the guy that did Kazuga's voice is the same guy that does
We
Morley's,
gotta go to the Passagian Tome Spire now.
and I totally missed
Please,
it.
wait. Take me with you. Please.
What? Did you think we'd leave you behind?
No, but if you refused,
Yeah.
I would stay.
Kazuga's voice actor is
Now you're
Morley's.
willing to listen to reason.
Crazy.
That fight knocks some
Anna
sense
told
into you.
me.
I don't know. Apparently, I know nothing. I have accumulated knowledge from all corners of the world. Yet I do not understand this feeling. But I think you are the key.
Thoughts?
It's okay. You can come with us,
We
Ish.
have to change
You're a friend,
brothers.
right?
Yes. Friend. Thank you.
There you have it, Master Aish.
Delafos still has enough power to unleash a Benevodon after that?
Ah,
Gotta stop
man.
before the
Here we
scholars in the
go.
archives get hurt.
Time to fight the Bebedons. Comes the second one. If anybody doesn't know what Bebedon it is, it's the big giant wolf looking dude from Trials that I had to fight. That's who I'm fighting next. You're coolin'. You guys want to join my VC, feel free to. So I heard the team behind this is no more. What do you mean? Where squares were behind it.
In the past, when I first attempted
Yeah, the
to enter
development
Pasadena
studio
Town
is
Spire,
really.
I found myself
Why?
overwhelmed by the monsters within. After you arrived, I assumed this was the perfect chance
Ow.
to try again. With the Soul Guard and Alms protecting me, I would be free to
Why are they
search the
shutting it
spire
down?
to my heart's content.
That's crazy.
I called you friends, not out of feeling, but to gain unfettered access to the knowledge within these walls. I used your kindness. But now that I stand here, on the eve of battle with a Benevodon, I find that I want to prove myself useful. I am not here for books. I am here to help my colleagues. It took me this long to realize it.
Hard to believe that arrogant scholar from before has made such progress.
Arrogant? Come now. I would say discourteous at worst.
I am so glad to see you both getting along. Friends must fight a common foe, not their fellows.
Yep, we're all one big happy family now. Come on, Val, Julie. Let's leave him to it.
Yes, sirree.
I heard someone make a good comment on why game studios shut down on video games.
I can't see a thing.
We don't know where it might be hiding.
Got
Be
it.
on your guards.
That's crazy. Huh.
Incoming!
It's such a great game too. Not sure the reason, but it sucks. Oh yeah, I agree. It's messed up.
There's something strange about this butterfly.
You have some pep in your step, Carolina. Is it about Morley and Oak?
Precisely. I am relieved to see their association take a more amiable turn.
That's amiable. I guess anything.
So what you been up to, Killer? Phil? Joseph? What you guys up to?
Activate! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Taking this. Incoming!
Val, allow me to congratulate you on that stirring display of martial aptitude.
You mean against Delaphos? I barely made a scratch, but you were a big help.
Please, I am humbled to have made a difference at all.
Woohoo!
The Corpita wasn't enough to take down Delaphos.
As expected, a hero of legend can withstand more than most.
He uses his hatred of the goddess to fuel his power. What a sad source of motivation. Fight with us.
Incoming! Incoming!
Ah, I got turned around.
taking jabs at others, Aish. Like to see people squirm. Is that it?
Squirm? Hardly. I have no firm opinion about purposefully annoying people for the sake of it. Though I do find conversations with Morley particularly...
Ah! I overshot it.
Incoming! Woohoo! Would Delophos be close to where the Benevodon was sealed?
Hard to say. He might not even be in the archives anymore.
But then, what am I gonna do about my promise to Hina? Gotta keep moving forward either way. Now's not the time to give up.
Couldn't copy and paste, but basically it's oversaturation. More money making the game than getting received. But that's weird.
Woohoo! Incoming! 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 Woohoo!
I figured it would do well. Wow.
Let's rest up. Incoming! Woohoo! Incoming! Incoming! Incoming!
Yeah, if studios don't make a good profit, the studio gets shut down as a result. Wow.
Let me see. A rare item. Let's rest up.
I have to use the restroom because I feel like the boss fight's coming up, so be right back.
Take a moment to collect your thoughts, but not too long.
Ah, feel that breeze.
Okay. I wonder how much was put into this. Probably thousands and thousands. Wow.
Incoming!
Oh boy, here we go.
We have arrived at the top tier of the spire.
Okay, so where's the Benevodon? All I see is a lot of nothing.
Strange. This area looks different from the archival descriptions I've read. See that large stone tablet over there? If I remember correctly, and I do, there was no mention of this being broken.
Maybe the Benevodon broke it after it was set free?
The rooms on the left and right seem to have something to do with this.
As with the entirety of the archives, this tome spire is governed by the powers of the Elemental of Darkness. Perhaps the vessel may be of some use to us?
Might as well find out. Not like we can find a Benevodon that isn't here.
But a
Which way
60
should we
price
go?
tag, not many
Left or
can buy
right?
this.
They all
Not getting
look the
enough
same
money
to me,
is
you
the
decide
problem.
now.
Whereas having the same problem leads to canceling a lot of games with the are backed by Final Fantasy as moneymakers. Well, that's still not an excuse.
Woohoo!
You came here on your own, Ish?
Oh no. I never made it this far into the tome spire. I shudder to think of what might have happened to me. Behold my power!
But that's a shame, though. The Mana games are really good. That's a shame.
I guess this means I've improved. Time to shine! I'm brimming with power.
Look at that stone thingy go!
Now we just gotta do the same to the other one. Let's give it a try.
Woohoo! Incoming! Incoming! Woohoo!
Oh no, this ain't good.
Let me see. A rare item.
I could use that. Yo, what's up, Speed? How you doing, dude?
Time to shine. I'm brimming with power. Taking this. Incoming! Woohoo!
Chilling with the boys in Discord and editing vids. Nice.
For one to gain knowledge, another must forfeit it. Loss for one,
Oh, I was wrong. I thought it was the other. Never mind.
for another.
Forgot about
The
the.
Mevadon of Darkness. Zabel Far, I presume.
Seekers of wisdom, darkness will return you to the void.
Wow, I was wrong.
Sinister
I thought.
So this is Zabel Far.
We like to make an entrance.
The Benevodon is sure to
I
be
thought I was gonna be facing the elemental beast first.
We need footholds. The Vessel of Darkness may provide some insight if you use it on the walls and the floor. Just what I need. Get it angry. Just what I... Don't hold back, everyone! Get him, you Stop now!
Think you can handle set your opponent carefully.
Keep at it!
Fair for double makes it double.
Don't hold back, everyone! Take this! Stay alert! Good eye!
Don't let it get away.
Got it!
Wait. 1, 2, a third head.
Hey Joey.
What up?
Hey, how's it going? I sent you a friend request through here on the Discord chat to my PlayStation, not to my app.
I am streaming Zantano, just so you know.
Alright.
Oh no!
What you playing? Pop in here really quick.
Playing Visions of Mana.
Got it! Save this one just for you! Not holding back! Take this! Just what I need! You're mine!
What is everyone doing? Why are they not attacking?
Time to call on the elemental spirit!
Oh, you gotta attack those head thingies.
Yep. This is the Mevadon of Darkness.
The dark abyss grows earth.
Feeling good!
abyss grazed earth.
Alright. Time for the main one. Come on, reset already.
The dark abyss grows earth.
We may survive this.
All three look injured. We can do this.
Press your advantage now.
Oh. Done.
That friend in the middle head's done now. You gotta go for the next two. Oh no, you already beat it.
Jeez.
I cannot
Thank you,
believe
Killer.
it.
It looks like a good game.
We defeated
Oh,
the
yeah.
Benevodon of Darkness.
Mana games are really good. If you haven't played them, I recommend it.
Of dumbness.
Yeah, we've been on the channel. We've been focusing on outlaws at the moment. Then we're off the cliffs champions after that.
Insightful curator of Lagrazzo, Aish, by the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Olm of Darkness.
I did not foresee this result. You must be mistaken, Fairy, for the Alm of Darkness has always been a scholar of such profound intelligence that none could compare.
Allow me to enlighten you.
Oh, there he is.
How's it going, Shade? You're looking dusky as ever.
Jule, let us leave the pleasantries for a later time. Aish of the Lograzzo Dark Archives. You have been hampered by your search for knowledge without intent. However, through these recent experiences, you have known ignorance, camaraderie, and a thirst for understanding. Such traits are befitting of an Alm.
I am sorry it took so long to appoint you. Shade just couldn't make up his mind until the very end.
These decisions are made with much deliberation, discovering truth within the darkness of doubt. I am not immune to indecisiveness, elemental though I may be. Aish, see that you fulfill your duty as my Alm.
I thank you for the honor, but I find that I am perhaps not as moved by this cause as some of the other alms on this pilgrimage.
You are not alone. The citizens of Lagrazzo care not for the prestige of the title.
That being said, I am proud to hear that my endeavors have garnered your praise. If you will have me, I would see the alms duty through to the end.
Well, that was a bust. Not that I wanted to fight a Benevodon and Delaphos at the same time, but still.
We know one thing for sure. If Delaphos is trying to regain his lost powers, he's probably headed to another kingdom as we speak.
When Delaphos ran off, he said something that sounded like Cerulia. I may not have all the particulars in my memory, but the name does seem familiar. The personage was a character in a play. The Radiant Playhouse Teratio periodically produces productions of this sort. One of the performers may be able to shed some light on the Delafos situation. The man himself does not seem willing to listen to us. Therefore, it is up to us to gather more information on our own.
Sounds like Teratio is our next stop then. Maybe we can even meet up with the Alm of Light.
A scholar informed me that the final Alm has not found their way to the capital. It would behoove us to confirm their condition as well.
The faster we leave for the Radiant Playhouse, the sooner we'll know what's really going on with Delafos and this Cerulia.
Please continue your journey without me for the time being. Eventually, I will join your pilgrimage.
Oh, you wish to stay?
I have not exhausted the archive's data on Delafos and the remaining Benevodons yet. There are still ancient texts I want to reference.
Understood. Then let us go our separate ways for a short while. But we look forward to your continued companionship.
Likewise, this is not the last you will see of me. After all, we are friends, are we not? I shan't soon forget. The Radiant Playhouse is on the island of Lorimar. May your travels be safe until we meet again.
Shall we give Vuskov a call and get a ride to Lorimar?
We'd be lost without Vuskov's help. I gotta thank him again.
Remember, the island of Lorimar is to the northwest of Bratzo Islet.
That's the stuff. Just feel that sunlight.
It's almost too bright out here after being in the archives for so long.
I hope we learn something about Delafos and Cerulia.
Any lead could be advantageous. Let us hope.
A love that withstands time, huh? Hina.
Wow. It's like a curtain of light.
It's the Aurora.
Right. I think I remember Shiryu telling me about this phenomenon. I never thought I'd see it in person.
Shiri, who?
None of your business, Jule.
Gee, you were the one who brought him up.
I see. He's
We thank you all for coming to the Radiant Playhouse Teratio and apologize for the inconvenience. Unfortunately, our scheduled performance of Delafos and Cerulia has been delayed indefinitely.
Hear that? Delafos and Cerulia. Just what we came here to see.
Not good. We've come a long way for a cancelled performance.
There appears to be no appointed Alm of Light. Is that of pertinence to the postponed play?
Well, there have been a few issues with our thespians. We don't know why, but the actors aren't in performative condition at the moment.
Does the show have something to do with naming the Alm?
But of course, we performed this special tale for the fairies coming. Over the course of the production, a spotlight will fall on the one to be named the new Alm of Light. If we cannot perform, it could be the end of the island of Lorimar. A tragedy, I tell you.
We cannot turn a blind eye to their plight. Let us ask the actors how they have been afflicted.
Good idea. Let's go. Better check on the performers and see what's the matter. Hope it's nothing serious. Let me see. Nice!
Got the trophy for getting gold loot. Nice.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. Grizzly! Let's plan our next move. Got some syrup. Can't be. Telephos?
Oh, jeez.
Why, yes, I will be playing Delphos in this year's show, but please save the autographs for another time.
I would be honored if he would be amenable to an autograph.
Palomina?
What's this we've been hearing about the actors being unable to perform in their current condition?
Oh, that. You see, I can't remember. I mean, I literally cannot remember what happens in the play, and after so many auditions to land the role.
Why can't you just read the script again? Can't be that hard to memorize your lines.
Would that it were truly so easy, but when I glance at the page, my mind goes blank every time. It wouldn't be so bad if I was the only one afflicted, but oh, the horror! Every single actor is affected. Who knows when we will ever be able to put on another play again? If we cannot produce an Alm of Light, how will we ever face the Mana Goddess? We will be ruined!
Okay, calm down. I can't deal with a Delphos lookalike acting so pitiful.
Forgive me. Oh, I need some fresh air.
Such a shame to have landed a leading part and then be faced with these difficulties. How can we help?
It sounds like this development is recent. Maybe it has something to do with the seal on the Benevodon of Light.
It might. Delphos has been going around messing with the Benevodons after all.
Here's an idea. Why not use the Lumina Lantern on these actors and see if the Elemental of Light can counteract the Benevodon's influence?
With Lumina's power, that might be possible. Try it out on one of those artistes over there.
I almost thought we were talking to the real Delphos for a second. Okay, pull it together, Val. You gotta head to the stage and see to that actor.
Welcome. We've got what you need.
Welcome back, Anna.
Would you like to prove? Thank you. Would you like to? Thank you. Come again.
Welcome. What will it be? Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch. 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 Stop by again.
It's no use. I cannot remember a single line. Should we turn the production into a pantomime?
That won't help if we can't recall the plot of the show. You're the troop leader. What now?
The lady they are referring to as the leader has been performing since her youth. I have seen a great many memorable masterpieces by her.
My, but you're the convoy of alms. Welcome. I am the leader of this troop. I am also playing the lead in our production of Delafos and Cerulia. I think? You are! Don't forget how important you are to the play.
My head is spinning. I can't lead anyone when I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I should quit acting. You cannot! Do not cast away your career. Val, please, the Lumina Lantern.
Right. We think the power of light can help your town. Do you mind if we try something out?
Hold on! A thought just flashed through my head. I remember something about Delafos and Cerulia. Many years ago, war ravished the place we know now as Arvit's pasture. Mortal was pitted against mortal in a seemingly endless struggle. That conflict that spanned generations was known as Arvit's War. This is the tale of the one who brought it to its end.
Of course! That was the introduction! Which is all well and good, but I still cannot recall a thing myself. Oh, you must help us! Use your elemental vessel on the other actors and get them to remember their roles. I beg you.
Sure. Where can I find the performers?
They'll be spread out across the island practicing their parts. Find them quickly, please.
Oh man.
The Lumina Lantern sure came in handy. Hopefully it'll have the same effect on all the actors having issues with their parts.
What was it again? I was Delafos' enemy, right? Or was it his ally? Oh.
He looks really torn up about forgetting his part. Get out the lantern already!
My, what a bewitching gleam you have there. It touches me deep within my soul.
The light will help you. Just keep looking at it, okay? That's it. Watch the lantern.
Eureka! I've got it! I finally remember some of what happens in Delafos and Cerulia.
It's all back? You're sure?
You would doubt a professional such as myself? Here's a rendition of my part from the beginning of the play. Delafos and Cerulia, Act 1. Enter General Delafos, fresh from the battlefield, worn down but still going strong. The warring factions had begun cutting down innocent farmers and their families. Delafos spots our heroine Cerulia as she attempts unsuccessfully to flee. Now, the general was a soldier the likes of which had never been seen before or since, but even a man of his caliber was unable to stop the onslaught. Suddenly,
An arrow is loosed at the fair maiden. Delafos takes the arrow in her stead, leaving his right arm damaged and immobile. The two manage to escape the battlefield and leave their past behind them. They are the only survivors of that bloody skirmish.
So Delafos saved Cerulia at the cost of his arm. I guess he couldn't fight anymore after that.
Huzzah! I should head backstage and let the troop leader know that I'm ready for my close-up. Thanks for saving my acting career.
He sacrificed his arm for her. That takes courage.
Yeah.
Did I enter from stage right or left?
Pretty powerful backstory we got going on here.
Are you part of the acting troupe?
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that? What are you supposed to be? The ghost of Alms and Solgard's past?
I'll leave the role-playing to the professionals, but you should take a good look either way.
Well, I'll be. It's like the haze is cleared from my mind. You have all illuminated my way in the dark.
Why, you're not just saying that, right? How can you be sure?
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then will you believe me? Delafos and Cerulia, Act 2. Delafos gains mastery of the Mana Sword. Delafos and Cerulia begin a peaceful life together, away from the devastations of war. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Delafos, begging for his help to save the world from chaos. This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the Mortals' War. Only one strong enough of both heart and body stands a chance against the fiends. Delafos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and his former strength restored.
Okay. Delafos takes the Mana Sword and goes off to slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why am I still here prattling on to you? I have to find the troop leader and let her know I'm ready. Thanks, I guess. Bye.
Accepting the goddess's request and her sword. He really was a hero back then.
The goddess's heroic... No. The goddess's own... Not that either. What is the line?
Mister, you look like you need some help.
Who goes there?
Nobody. Just some theater enthusiast. In fact, the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this lantern.
The goddess's hero champion! Slayer of all 8 Benevodons! Oh, that's it! What a load off my mind.
Well, lucky you. Think you're up to performing the part?
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. And stay and listen. Delafos and Cerulia. Act 3. Delafos' epic journey. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Delafos traveled the world, sword in hand, subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path. The road was tough, but Delafos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters, earning him a hero's welcome from the people he saved. Delafos was unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on Entwine Bridge Pass to his beloved Cerulia. Someday, I swear I will return to you. Until that day, I swear I will wait for you.
He traveled the whole world subduing Benevodons alone? We've had a hard enough time in a group.
I'm saved. They can't recast me now, but I better practice some more before curtain call. You have my gratitude.
We're lucky the Lumina lantern works so fast.
There is a bright future for this Fellowship of Actors yet.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's use the lantern on the troop leader one more time.
Agreed. Back into the theater we go. We gotta get the
I'll be
troop
right
leader
back.
to remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina lantern one more time. Let's get a move on. Grizzly! This is kind of exciting. Nice! Found you, little cactus.
Not very well hidden. Huh.
Got some syrup. Yes. This is kind of exciting. Is this?
If it isn't the arms! Thank you for assisting our actors with their warm-ups.
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found. Can you help us search for her?
Oh, this is terrible! Horrifying!
What? Did something happen to our leader?
No, not her! Look at the sky! What is to become of us all?
Oh no! What's going on?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take cover here. We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop leader. I have to find her.
Stick close to us and don't go looking for trouble.
E.
Wait a second. Aish? What are you doing here?
My investigations in Lagrazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished, did I not? Please note that I do not bring glad tidings, however. I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none other than the Temple of Wendell. The
Oh,
Temple
wow.
of Wendell,
Power
as
of
I'm sure you
Wendell?
know,
Him.
was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of Fadiel. The elemental power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined. Two halves of the same whole, if you will. For those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendell.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that mana power is what I think it is.
Yes, as Jule has undoubtedly inferred, the Benevodon of Light has been released from her seal.
Figures. Always trust your roots.
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader as soon as possible.
Delaphos? I had not accounted for this.
This gentleman is merely playing the part of the protagonist in Delaphos and Cerulia. But his Cerulia counterpart is nowhere to be found.
I did notice someone wearing peculiarly theatrical clothing wandering off in that direction earlier.
Oh dear. Where could she have been going?
We should go after her.
For a moment, I mistook that man for Delaphos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
Yeah, you got me too. It's a bit of a shock at first.
Dear Delaphos, my heart is forever with you. I will wait for you always.
What did she say?
I couldn't make it out. Maybe she's...
Beloved Delaphos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
She doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
Power of Min! I'm brimming with power. Let me see. Is this?
Oh.
Welcome.
Did I do the armor
Where would it
already?
be?
Yeah, I did.
Stop by again.
Let me see. Nice. Let me see. A rare item. Yes.
Dear Dalo, forgive them. Be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
What's going on with this lady?
This reminds me of when Palomino went off on her own in Tata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Dalo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Cerulia, you must escape from this battlefield of sorrow. I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Dalo, I will wait for always.
Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind. I only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
You don't remember?
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once overcome in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play. Was it rehearsed?
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I can't even think straight. Oh, my head.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina Lantern.
No, nothing. I can't remember.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction portends. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light, appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects somewhat.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should go back to normal.
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon then.
I shall leave the subjugation of our foe in your capable hands. Rest assured, I will see these performers back to the theater.
How noble. So you don't intend to grill them on this the second they're out of danger?
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document this incident thoroughly.
Let Aish do what he needs to. He's got his own priorities. We have to head to the Temple of Wendell.
My thoughts are with you, even when we are apart, my friends.
Yeah. Be careful.
Alright.
Wendell, huh? Here we are. This place has been here since the time of Fadiel, right? The decor does have a certain nostalgia to it.
Was the world really that different back then?
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my mind. But now I wonder what people hope to gain by coming to places like this. I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Jule.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around me.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
So you were getting worried.
That's not what I said.
Like the truth
That's
seekers
not
of
what I
old,
said.
Our travels have brought us to this temple.
Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right. We have a duty to the actors and to the future Alm of Light.
Odd that Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
Alright, I'll end the stream after I'm done with the Benevodon.
What happened to them?
I see. A stranger phenomenon superseding the interest in the first. That does sound like her.
If I turn it like this...
Aha! The key is reflecting the light, so we can move forward.
This is hard. Well, you do it.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel. Watch your step here. Want to do this the hard way, huh? Go forward.
One more. I didn't expect the battle to get so fierce.
I failed. I wasn't by her side.
Huh? That voice. Can no one else hear it? Resonate! Looks like we've been teleported. Grizzly! If I turn it like this... 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 Grant me power! I'm brimming with power! Taking this? Looks like we've been teleported.
I should never have gone. I would never have left her side had I known.
Wait, there it is again. Is that voice Delaphos?
You're not getting away. Think you can handle this? You're not getting away. Move!
Easy. Karina taking over.
Time to get to work.
I'll carry on from here.
Buckle up. It's the last.
Oh goodness, what is going on here?
Time to get to work.
I'll carry on from here. This is how it's done. They weren't so tough. turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Grizzly! If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Grizzly!
Val, is something wrong? Stopping suddenly, looking around at nothing. I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Oh, sorry, no. I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine. Activate! Looks like we've been teleported.
I gotta say, I do like the music in this area. Really like it.
Come forth! I'm brimming with power. Delophos had to travel the whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All 8 by himself? I can't imagine me and Ramco trying to do the same.
Help us out! Looks like we've been teleported. You're mine! You're mine! No! Take this! Take this! Excuse me!
Don't let it get away.
Shake it! Let's keep moving.
Did the spirit realm look like this, Julie? The spirit realm looked more like Viridian, actually.
But there were stone structures like this too. Brings back memories.
If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. Grant me power! Thanks for the pick-me-up. This is kind of exciting. Is this? If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. Got some syrup. turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Let's plan our next move.
How's everyone doing in the stream? It's pretty quiet tonight.
Do we always have to fight? I mean, come on!
If it can't be reasoned with, we gotta fight.
We have to start the snowball at its source.
That seemed effective. Stick it to him. Just try to run. Unleashing my full power. Just what I need. Okay. You're mine.
have to deal with this thing on their pilgrimages?
I doubt it. This whole trip is a little irregular.
Resonant! Looks like we've been teleported.
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life. And yet...
He sounds like he's in pain. Like the memories are too hard to bear. Please, what? I'm brimming with power.
If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say, including the floor.
What's up, Robert?
This is kind of exciting.
How you doing?
Item. Watch your step here.
Heard me lurking. Ah, okay. Quiet night so far. I don't mind Moogle, but God, this no one's annoying.
Time to get to work.
I got this.
That's alright, Robert. Don't be sorry. Oh my goodness. If I do trying to rest it off. Ah, jeez, my God. This is getting annoying.
Time to get to work. This is your end.
I'm about to think about doing that myself after I'm done streaming. Take a minor nap before Rocket League. You can tell I'm kind of dozing off a little bit, but I'm trying to. I want to get this Bevidon done.
I'll carry on from here.
Val, you were touching your chest. You okay?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. It's just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
I think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendell, personally.
I agree. He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts.
Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Taking this?
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Delophos mean? Activate! Looks like we've been teleported.
You're so high up. Are we above the clouds?
Please tell me this is as high as we're gonna get.
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
Probably the Benevodon and Delophos. Be wary.
Champion of the goddess, enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you find in the present. My hitherto eternal seal is broken. I would give my thanks.
Oh. That's the Bevidon of Light? Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen it in that type of form.
Delophos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something's not right.
Oh. Whoa.
I am overflowing with power. This is the strength I remember. With such energy at my command, I will take my revenge on the goddess!
Oh, okay.
Light is but a reflection of darkness. Shadows breed where light is strongest. Pray, where do you fall? I, Salafia, will be the judge.
But wait! We have so many questions!
Looks like the judgment has to come first.
Then we better survive this. Feeling good.
Oh, if we just break the defense, our attacks will have an effect.
Okay, abandon hope. Take this! Abandon hope. Behold. Whoa! That's slippery. Take this.
Wait. Goddess, this sounds like a... Yeah, something doesn't seem right.
Abandon hope. It's immobilized. Nicely done. Behold. Take this. This looks like a big one. Careful. Not so tough now, are you? Abandon hope. Feeling behold. Abandon hope. Behold. It's slippery. Abandon hope. Take this. Behold. Now take him down. Behold my power. Unleashing my full power.
Maybe we should pass judgment on her. Yes. Shall we make that final call?
This is the end, Celestia.
Alright. That wasn't too bad.
You are not the goddess's chosen champion. Nor are you a hero of the people. Why then do you fight?
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know that it's the right thing to do. Tell me, what made Delafos change from a hero of legend into this? Do you know? The character in Delafos and Cerulia had a mission. A reason to take up the sword again and fight. He was the goddess's chosen champion. And a hero of the people. What happened to him?
Light is a reflection of darkness. Utter devotion corrodes into vengeful resentment. You and he suffered the same pain.
The same pain? Hina.
I do not bestow known truths upon mortals. Fate sees to it that what must be revealed is shown in due time. But I shall bear witness to your truth. To the end.
Look, the light elemental.
Heyo! It's me, Lumina! And may I say kudos for getting Celestia to see reason? Impressive!
Lumina! It's been forever and a day!
That you, Joy? Glad to see you! I'd like to say I'm doing well, but I'm getting deja vu seeing Delafos in this state. Looks like nothing's changed since the last time he attacked the goddess.
Delafos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the goddess of mana?
We should warn her that her old buddy's back and looking for trouble, while we have the chance.
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the goddess when I take you all to the mana tree?
All this fuss and we still don't know why Delafos is acting like this in the first place.
Suffering the same pain that I am.
That is what the Benevodon said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a clue. Something to do with what sparked his need for revenge.
Oh.
I could
feel it the further we went.
I know what
into
he's
the
talking
temple.
about. I know what she's talking about.
Deilophos is in agony.
His sacrifice,
The glaring light will
that
obscure
happened
the
to Hina.
boundaries of reality. Perhaps
Probably the same
boundaries of
thing
their
happened to
minds
his
were
loved one.
breached in some way.
All we've got are theories. What I know for sure is that Deilophos is tormented by something. But no matter what his reasons, we have to stop Deilophos before he upends the whole world. That's the only way to know what really happened. And have a chance to get Hina's core
I've
stone
already
back.
called it.
Look at you, facing challenges head on and finding the courage to go after the truth. You're lighting your own way. Okay, I've decided.
Fairy?
Solgard Val, seeker of answers and truth. By the grace of the goddess of
Oh, no way.
I name you the Alm of Light.
Damn.
Me? In Ulm?
But Val's already got a job. Solgard.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a Soul Guard once, and then became the Alm of Earth.
Seeker of Truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
And Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Of course I do.
Okay. I, Val the Soul Guard, accept my new position as the Alm of Light.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a Soul Guard who is also an Alm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see. Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town and let everyone know not to worry. They've got a new Alm of Light.
Interesting.
We made it back to Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the... theater.
Huh. An interesting aspect to that.
Yes! You've returned. I assume that means you've dealt with the Benevodon of Light?
Oh, we never felt that. The sky has cleared, and so have our heads.
We remember the entire script for Deilophos and Cerulia. Now I'm sure that I can nail the part.
Out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the final act until the alms returned. Might I inquire now?
Of course. Here it goes. Deilophos and Cerulia, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Deilophos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Deilophos returned the sword to the goddess.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Delaphos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulia to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
There. Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to find our Olm of Light, after all.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put on a performance that knocks your wings off.
Wait, I, was actually named the Alm already. Sorry I didn't mention it.
What? Yep. Everyone, meet your new Alm of Light, Val.
It was back in Wendell after we beat the Benevodon.
A plot twist!
No one saw this coming.
Hey-o! It's true. I made up my mind and Fairy already delivered the news.
Lumina?
But then, what about our show? If we don't need to perform in order to decide on the Olm, what will we tell our patrons? They're expecting a big reveal. It's all there in the playbill. How anticlimactic.
Oh, I get it now. The townsfolk look forward to this play every 4 years, like Windine and Longren. The performers take pride in summoning the fairy.
Oh, well, you know, things just kind of worked out differently this time. Delaphos, not this guy, but the real one. Where's my hand?
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make this the biggest show of our lives. A special performance.
Special how?
We add a 5th act featuring the Olm of Light. Then we have a scene where Val leaves for the Mana Tree. It'll connect the story of the past to current events.
You want me to act?
Not a speaking role, just a guest appearance. Maybe swing your sword around. You know, play up your Olminess.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a once-in-a-4-year chance to give the people what they want.
My time has come! I've always wanted to be a star! I was made for the stage, baby!
It's a deal! The rest of the Alms can sit in the reserved seating to watch the show.
Oh, wait a minute. I never agreed to any of this.
Well, to the damn bed!
Thank you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Delaphos and Cerulia.
Val, this was our best year yet. I'm honored that we could see you off on your journey to the Mana Tree in our own way.
And I think I speak for all of Lorimar when I say, we're counting on you. Stay safe.
Oh, such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
fairy attends this performance for every pilgrimage, huh? She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleagues in Lograzzo. I am prepared to fulfill my duty.
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana Goddess. She's gotta know some way to stop Delafos.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave Delafos unchecked. May I ask what makes you think the goddess can assist?
Delafos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in grave danger.
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is returning.
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk to the goddess.
If that is the consensus of the group, I have no objection. Though I find your lack of enthusiasm curious.
Enthusiasm?
Why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, do you not? And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon. Val, may I request an interview so that I might write down your thoughts for posterity?
Maybe later. Yeah? I know that being named an Alm is rare under any circumstances, but I'm still just me. I don't feel any different. All that's changed is the goal at the end of my journey. What I know in my heart needs to be done. With Delafos still out there, this pilgrimage will be the hardest that any Alm has had to deal with, probably ever. But I'm still here, and I'm still your Soul Guard. And I won't let anything happen to any of you.
Of course. Protector to the last, I see. Your resolve is evident in both word and action. Admirable.
I'm rooting for you all! Go get 'em!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the Goddess of Mana at last.
You know what? Go meet the Goddess of Mana. Frigate.
What role would you want if you were in a play, Palomina?
I would want to audition for a part
I thought I was gonna end it, but you know what? We gotta go see who the Goddess of Mana is.
No more. How about a villain, like an evil witch or a greedy tyrant?
I must chronicle every detail of our Soul Guard Kum Alm's journey. Every word he said, every path he's trod. Oh, and I mustn't forget the events at Teratio.
Aish is keeping himself very busy with his records.
Yeah, well, it keeps him happy.
Then slap her across the face. Damn, Mana. Willingly sacrifice people that didn't bother to answer their questions. You're the goddess. You hold up your world to your own. That's true. Here, I'll be right back.
time for a stretch.
Okay. Goddess is a deity. Do it herself without killing others to use a world's fodder.
Got some syrup. What new unseen challenges await us?
Welcome! All these goods are the cream of the crop. Come back again sometime. Welcome! You can't go wrong with these goods. You won't find things from your business. 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 Come again soon.
Take it away. Let's use the Meridian to travel. I wish we'd been able to thank Trent for his help earlier.
He probably saved our bark back there. Goodbye, convoy. Hello, Calamity.
I was so desperate to get Hina's core stone. I almost lost myself.
Oh, yes.
Alms, I see you have returned.
Phew! You had me worried, Trent. Thanks for the help with Delaphos earlier.
Your thanks is unnecessary. As the overseer of the sanctuary, I could not sit idly by and allow harm to come to the Alms in the midst of their pilgrimage.
Trent? As in the century of the sanctuary?
I am getting hungry.
Passage?
I'll end this real
It's much
soon.
larger than recorded in the text I
I'll
read
end
on
this
the
soon.
subject. Could I perhaps...
Not now, Aish. Focus.
As for you, Soul Guard Val, here is where the escort's journey ends. I have bidden farewell to many a Soul Guard in my time here as the Overseer. However, you have been appointed as an Alm in your own right. You may proceed onward to the Mana Tree with the rest of the Alms.
Thank you. I am honored to fulfill my duty as the Alm of Light. But before that, I want to talk to the Mana Goddess.
Curious. I would inquire as to what you have seen and heard on your travels that would prompt such a request. Please enlighten me.
We know that Delafos is planning to take his revenge on the Mana Goddess, but we don't know why.
He's going around reviving Benevodons to stir up trouble. Sure, we defeated 3 of them already, but that's not the point.
The point is that Delafos is regaining strength, and now he looks really weird and really menacing. We can't let him keep going like this.
Before long, he will arrive to assault the sanctuary. We seek a way to stop his progress, but we need the goddess's guidance.
You plan to stop Delafos yourselves? Yet again, you surprise me.
We feel partially responsible for his resurrection and sudden rise to power. Plus, he still has Hina's core stone. I have to fix this before I can give my soul to the cause. Please understand.
Your plight is noted. It is not my wish to place any undue burdens on the Alms, nor on the goddess of mana herself. But I believe I am coming to understand what the elemental spirits saw in you when making their choices. There is change brewing in Kidiel. Steel yourselves, Alms. You may enter the sanctuary with my blessing. Prepare your minds and hearts for when your souls will be necessary, and for what purpose you have been called.
Ominous words, my friend. We'll stop by after we hash things out with the Mana Goddess. How about you wish us luck on our way?
Very well. Until we meet again, Alms, take care and keep a weather eye out on the road ahead.
Thanks. We'll try. Now it's off to see the Mana Goddess.
The Sanctuary of Mana.
Karina, wait!
Oh!
There it is.
That's gotta be the Tree of Mana.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Almost familiar in a way.
Familiar. Yes. It makes sense that you feel that way.
The fairy.
Dropping those eaves as always, I see. Life begins with the Mana Tree, and when your time in this realm is over, your soul returns here to continue the cycle of rebirth.
Oh, then the Mana Tree oversees not just the Alms, but all creatures. It's where all souls end up.
When the world was still Fadiel, the Mana Tree was in the spirit realm, right?
Yes. If Kidiel had not been created, you would never have had the opportunity to see the Mana Tree.
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what a stunning sight this all is.
We've wasted enough time looking. It's time to get some answers.
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
Follow the path and it will lead you to her. Be sure to stay on the path, though.
But that's...
Monsters? Here? We never had monster infestations before. There goes the neighborhood.
The barrier around the Mana Sanctuary is meant to be impenetrable. However, I happen to have several hypotheses over the origins of these sanctuary monsters. Some species might have been trapped inside of the barrier at the time of its fabrication, or perhaps specific species are able to puncture...
Oh my, Master Aish is muttering to himself yet again.
Let him talk. Maybe he'll bore the monsters to death.
We should get going, but be careful, everyone.
I didn't account for monsters once we were in the sanctuary. What could be the cause?
Leave the hypotheses to Aish, Morley. We got bigger fish to fry.
Finally.
If there were trapped species inside of the barrier, we must take into account the change in habitat. Could evolution have played a part in creating this many subspecies? Or perhaps...
Should we permit him to ponder uninterrupted? Words will not reach him at this stage, I believe.
It figures. Aish, not falling behind if you don't find your own way.
Okay, take this!
What? Over already?
Let me see. A rare item! Please work. Thanks for the pick-me-up. Grizzly!
It would have been nice to have Hina here to see this.
Yeah. She would have loved this view.
Then I'll be sure to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I can, for her sake.
That's the idea, Karina. I'll do the same. Grizzly! Yes!
Read our way.
You're mine!
Move it.
Got some syrup. Resonate. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
What went through the minds of the Ohms of old as they walked this path?
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the Ohms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
Activate! I'm brimming with power. Resonate! Let's rest up.
path stops here.
Then how do we get to the Mana Goddess?
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route through the sanctuary. Her directions were vague at best.
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
Fuck. That's the Mana Goddess?
It's Vidiz, the White Dragon Princess. Golly, what are you doing here?
You, your companions, and even I must face whatever future lies ahead of us, come what may.
Don't worry. Vidiz is like Trent, an emissary of the goddess.
Oh,
Can you tell us how
okay.
to continue on the path ahead?
I am the keeper of the future. How you choose to proceed depends on the answers you provide. There are many roads you may take, each with their own consequences. Do you understand?
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But that decision is why we've come to the goddess. Please, let us speak to her and ask for her wisdom.
After learning the truth, how will you feel? Will you accept it?
The truth?
Have you the strength to face the truth of this world?
Bet the emissaries are
I
nicer
do
than the
not know
goddesses.
The depth of your conviction. What resides within your heart? Make me understand your intent. Your hearts will lead you along the path you seek.
Oh,
She wants
wow, I gotta fight her?
We must convince her of our conviction.
You won't want to miss a moment of this, Vidiz.
I do not intend to blink. Now come.
Feeling your power.
Nice timing.
When tilling the lands to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters they will face. Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
A riddle. Shall we offer a reply in return?
That is correct.
Alright, got it! Do you think you can handle this?
Behold your next.
Bring it on. I'm ready for anything.
As many rounds as it takes.
Though mortals yearn for the future, they are hindered by the shackles of their past. Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
Really think about what she's telling us.
Test your might.
Your might! Alright, got it! Final one? Then we go all out!
Ain't over till it's over, Vidiz.
As Alm of Light, surely you can decipher the truth from that which is false. Discern your truth, and yours alone.
You can answer this, Val.
Test your might.
That was too easy.
Alright, got it!
I followed that one.
You're mine! Feeling good.
Beating, you mean super? No, when it started spinning, I kept following the last one that she mentioned. It's supposed to mess you up.
Now it is clear to me. Those strong enough to break free of their fate. Long have we prayed for pilgrims such as yourselves. You may be the heroes that the goddess of Mana has needed all along.
let's put it this way, Anna. Remember that shell game from Mario Party 1? That's when I started that technique. Following the chest. Got really good at stuff like that.
Aha! Nice to see that this place hasn't changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Fadiel times. You have had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Alm's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
Wow. Look at that lighting.
Coda, the Alms have arrived.
Coda? Huh?
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
There are humans living within the barrier? That's news to me.
Living? No. I am but a strong will given form. Consider me like one of the spirits. To put it in terms you may understand, I am the first in the long legacy of soul guards. You passed Vidiza's trial admirably, Val. I should not be surprised given that you are of my own bloodline.
You're my ancestor?
If we assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the Mana Goddess, and that practice has held over to this very day. Aha! Then he is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
My mission remains unchanged since I first accepted it. Protect the Goddess of Mana.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda? We need to speak with the goddess as soon as possible.
You may refer to me as simply Coda. Trent and Vidiz have relayed your current plight to me.
Why did he remind me of Randy
take you to the
from the first Secret of Mana? Just the way he looks, in a way.
One of my ancestors is here? In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the Mana Goddess waiting. Time to go. Goddess of Mana. I'm Val, and these are my friends. We've come here to ask for a moment of your time, before we offer our souls. Delafos has broken free of his seal, and is going around the world setting the Benevodons loose.
His only goal is to get his revenge on you, Goddess. You have to do something.
We have so many questions to ask. About Delafos and Core Stones, and my strange ability. All of it.
Goddess?
I promise we're telling the truth. Please listen to us.
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls when the time comes. But first, we have to protect the world from this danger.
She cannot hear you. The Goddess of Mana is unreachable in her slumber. She has not once awakened since she first fell into this long, long sleep.
Not a single source I have read has ever referenced that the goddess was in this state.
No one has ever been allowed this deep within the sanctuary. Her condition is not known to any others.
But Delafos is breathing down our necks. The goddess was our last hope.
Coda? How did she end up like this?
Vidiz believes that you can be trusted to make your own decisions. So, I will tell you. Tell you how this all came to be. The truth behind this world.
What could have happened to the goddess? Kodashab.
Hello?
What's your butt?
Are you streaming right now?
Fadiel. The
You
world
are?
as it was once known
Hence
in the
the
distant
streaming
past
chat?
was made up
Hence
of
it?
5 realms.
Yeah?
The spirit realm,
You
the
sometimes
mortal
could hang
realm,
out in here?
the mystic realm,
Could I
the
leave
ethereal
or
realm,
am I welcome in
and
here?
the arboreal
Oh no, you're not.
realm.
No, no, you didn't even say hi to your. You didn't even say hi to Anna yet.
Through these places.
Be gone!
And
I'm kidding.
Fadiel knew only peace and prosperity.
My what?
Until
You even say hello to
You
Anna.
talking about my
mortals,
fake
in their
girlfriend?
greed, sought to use that power for warfare.
Hey Anna.
I'm
Hope you're doing good.
I'm streaming before we do Rocket
And the
League.
5 realms became perilously
I'm here now.
unbalanced. The mortal realm consumed an enormous amount of mana, plunging
Yeah, like
the
2
mystic realm,
hours,
home
isn't
to
it?
the Benevodons into disarray.
In an hour or 2?
Yeah. It's like 2 hours.
The divide between the realms weakened to the
15
point
minutes.
that all worlds merged into one.
Figured I'd get my streaming out
The mana dried
beforehand.
up. The
We
monsters
should have
unleashed
quit
their
it. What are
wrath.
you talking about? Get up in there.
The
I
discord
never
that had driven
downloaded it,
people to
so-
degrade the powers of mana ended,
You gotta do
and their
tutorials.
battle against the Benevodons
Oh,
began.
the Quidditch.
The goddess wished to save the mortals from suffering at
Did
the
you happen to
hands of the
download that yet,
Benevodons.
Anna?
So
Was
she
the
asked Fairy, her
new Harry
emissary,
Potter?
to find Delaphos, name him
How many
her
players
champion,
is it?
and bequeath
I
unto
don't
him
know. You
the
can have up to
Mountain.
4 people
And
in
as
one
promised,
team. So I don't know how
successfully
big it is for
subdued
teams.
all 8 Benevodons.
Yeah, can you do like 2
However,
teams?
he refused
8
to
of 8
return the
people?
mana sword, and
No,
instead
you-
Against each
swore
other, that'd be
revenge
cool.
against
But
the
you can have
goddess.
up to 4
After
people
the death
on
of
one
Cerulean.
team. They could have separate jobs.
Is that what
But
changed Delaphos
I don't
so
know how many
drastically?
teams can play at
He
once.
Lost
Probably
the
8.
person most
Probably
dear to
8
him.
because of the other team.
Sounds like Delaphos couldn't come to terms with her passing.
You would think.
Indeed, Delaphos saw no reason to care about a world bereft of the one he loved. So he turned against the mana goddess. She ended up using all her strength to preserve a corrupted world. With her power exhausted, the goddess then fell into a deep sleep. It was up to the guardian of the sanctuary,
You got work
namely
tomorrow?
me, to stand against Delaphos
Yes.
with the help of the elementals.
When you off?
But it was not enough.
8 o'clock.
We struck each other at the same time, resulting in his stone
Anna's listening to
imprisonment
the
and my
stuff, so she said,
destruction.
"Shush."
Only my will survived. If only I had been stronger.
There.
So, Coda, Delaphos, and I all carry the same pain within us.
When what's I gonna say? What days are you off?
Next week is Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, you already had off this week?
Yeah,
Does it change every week?
it does. It changes randomly.
You like that or no?
Yes and no. Alright, give me 1 second. Let's see the next cinematic.
So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh, Coda?
Yes, though he managed to break free regardless. With the help of the elementals, I was able to divide Delaphos' terrible power and seal it away with the Benevodons scattered across the land. But I underestimated the strength of his hatred. His power was steeped in animosity, which bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. pure waters will run foul and disease spread. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. Verdant lands will wither away and seeds will cease to sprout. The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic. What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Dalephos's power upon the land.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse, brought about by a single man's folly, from the very start.
Strong emotions revitalize mana power. In addition, Dalephos had access to the energy from the mana sword itself. The elementals tried to stop Dalephos's curse from running rampant. Their powers suppressed the worst effects from taking hold. But with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely. And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Dalephos, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices. Alms. Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess. As I mentioned, strong emotions bring about mana power. With the souls from faithful alms, the flow of mana was rejuvenated, for a time. Powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse. But after 4 years, their stores of mana would once again run dry.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, you can...
Yes, Val. Your ability was passed down through my bloodline. Originally, it was used to return monsters to the flow of mana. Reintroducing life into the flow of mana was how Fadiel maintained balance.
So then, what I did to Hina...
Oh, Val.
Sooner or later, that fate was waiting for her in the end.
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the mana tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess to protect the cycle of mana, including the soul of the Alm of Earth that you possess.
Liza's?
This is all we can do until the mana goddess reawakens.
What's that?
Yeah.
The barrier is under siege.
What is going on?
It's probably the Benevodons. Looks like they're trying to break through.
This is Dalephos' doing.
What'll happen to the sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm. Benevodons hold great power, not as great as the sanctuary itself.
They're retreating.
Oh. Good.
There is no sign of the man himself. Perhaps Deilophos intended this attack to serve as a diversion?
Deilophos and the Benevodons are still a threat to us all, just like in the past.
Things aren't looking so good for the world if these monsters run free.
If the goddess is unable to grant us aid, we must muster our own forces. It is our chance to fix the future.
Our loved ones need protection. I'll do it alone if I have to.
We've already defeated 3 of these things. The remaining 5 will be a piece of cake.
Coda, we need time. I promise we will offer up our souls, but we have to take care of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevodons and Deilophos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty, as protecting the sanctuary is mine. I believe your group of alms has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow
Hey Eric, how you doing?
and more.
More what?
It is not important. What matters is that as long as Deilophos has the Mana Sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Then we'll just have to reclaim the sword ourselves. It's the only way to keep disaster at bay.
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
You should keep the core stone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the alms is important, after all.
Coda is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vidiz has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is time that I trusted in people once more. Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
Oh shit! I know what you're turning into! Ah! There you go. Oh, you overdid it? Lammy! No!
What happened to you?
I do believe this is the sacred beast Flammy. Ramco must have been Flammy the entire time. Flammy has made many documented visits to our world, but I never dreamed I would be in her presence.
Oh, I get it. Ramco was just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Her wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons. Make haste, Alms.
Thanks.
Oh, really? Bruh. High heels on top of his head. What the hell? Decides you need to break your fate to awaken us. How much time does she need? Yeah, Hubris of Man did.
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world you want to go.
Yeah, she needed a lift claw.
Big and strong enough to carry all of us. All the little ones grow up so fast.
Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around for so long. She'll revert back to her cub form when you land. Just use the Flammy drum to summon her whenever you need to fly. Whoa! Now then, what's your plan of action?
Calling me.
If I may, would you be so kind as to return me to Lagrazzo?
She says it would be her pleasure.
Then, to Lagrazzo we go.
Now then,
I don't know you.
With Ramco's permission, shall we be off to Lagrazzo?
There's probably something in those archives that can help us with the Benevodons. Let's go.
It's colder in the sky than I thought. Is everyone keeping warm?
Thanks to Ramco's cozy coat, I am more than comfortable.
How do you... I need to land. I need to save.
The ground looks so small from up here.
It feels a lot more spread out when you have to walk, huh?
Am I not allowed to? Alright.
Ramco must really like the sound of that drum, huh?
We'll be relying on her a lot from now on.
Thanks for all the help, Ramco. You're the best.
An excellent landing, young Ramco. Brava! Now then, I will begin the process of compiling what I observed within the sanctuary for analysis.
You're not going to help us with the Benevodons?
Oh, it grieves me to say it, but I must decline. Though please keep in mind that I want a full report on your exploits. I will add it to my account of this historic situation we find ourselves in.
I suppose he is the best suited.
It's okay that you want to analyze your data, but please don't let the information that Coda entrusted you with turn into gossip.
Of course. Not to worry. I take great pains to compile my notes in secrecy.
If it isn't the head curator and the rest of the arms, you're safe. Oh, we were worried when we heard the Benevodons were attacking the Mana Tree.
I am as well as can be expected, thanks to the Mana Goddess's barrier. Word of the Benevodons' revival has spread, I see. Have you determined where the monsters have appeared, perchance?
Reports indicate that disaster is spreading to the lands that house the Benevodons. Besseroth, Benevodon of Wind, has been spotted in the Vale of Longrin. And Tormarni, Benevodon of the Moon, near Aetern. Gandum, Benevodon of Water, was seen outside of Illistana. While the Benevodon of Wood, Florit, is stalking Vertius Burrow as we speak. Scribes have already been sent afield to collect what information they can.
Curious. The Benevodon of Fire has not been accounted for. Is there no word of Volkibel?
No reports out of the Tiania area as of yet. Our theory is that the Fire Benevodon still slumbers.
I see. I suppose that is good news. It seems you all have 4 Benevodons to take care of at present.
I can feel it. The flow of mana power in each area has changed. You could start in any location, but time is of the essence.
My word! An emissary of the goddess! What a singular wing shape! Would you mind if I sketched it?
I'm afraid I'm in a hurry.
We should get going too. Good luck, Aish.
Farewell. We will meet again soon, I'm sure.
Let's focus on 4 monsters we know of. So, Val, what'll it be?
Leave it to me. We can head out now. Thanks for the pick-me-up. Let's rest up.
Alright. going to end it here. I will definitely tackle the 4 Bevadons next stream. So if you guys want to check that out, please guys smack the like button, support the channel. I'll see you guys all later. Have a good night, guys.